Oh my God.
We're back.
We are back. Hello, everyone. It's the finals. That's right. It's the finals. We are live with the finals. And you should know ahead of time that the players have opted to split the prize money. However, we are playing for the glory, the winner's playmat, and the cookout apron. That's right. The Grill Master apron, the ultimate prize, the ultimate treasure, the highest achievable honors in the game of CEDH. The Grill Master apron is on the line, so we are heading into the finals. Unfortunately, I don't know anybody in the final pod, but I've spoken to some of them, so like Dan Brown and Anthony Rivera.
Anthony, yo.
We have two Kinnons,
Hey,
an Agila.
Alex, grab the apron.
We have two Kinnons, a Nagila, and a Thrasios Bruce.
Show the people what they're playing for.
Excuse me, I'd like to. Ah! No! It's
Scott.
not a loop!
Not
All
a
right,
loop.
here we go.
It's an apron.
The Grill Master apron is here. No, between the follow-up to Hitbook, Angels and Demons, and now, Dan Brown is almost done with his next book. Now, my co-host Ashani, do you have anything to say to the people?
This was another great and successful event that's about to come to an end with a fire pod,
Yeah.
and everybody who entered this event are all winners.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we got to put the logo facing out.
Yeah, I want to put the logo facing out.
We'll just put Scoot's water.
Put some respect on.
The House of Waffle.
Yeah, you all caps when you spell the man's name, Waffle House. Listen, everybody. I am physically thick, mentally sick, and having a great day. We're gonna go into the finals very soon now. It's an hour and a half time limit.
90-minute time limit.
Okay, we have done it.
Oh, we put a time limit on.
We've put a time limit on the final pod.
Oh,
Okay.
we just gotta
we
be
have
out
to
at 5:50.
we have to leave the event, and that is why they have to leave the place, and that is why there is a time limit. Am I going to the Festival of Nights? Yes. Come say hi. I think I'll be casting it. I think maybe. I don't know. I haven't talked to it. I learned about it yesterday, and so
Today?
yesterday.
Oh, I didn't even know about it.
Why are they putting a time limit on the final? Because we have to be out of the venue by 6 o'clock, and it's 20 after 4. So we have Nagila, Kinnon, a deck you might have heard of before, Kinnon, and then Bruce Thrasios. So 2 Kinnons, a Nagila, and a Bruce Thrasios. Now, I think I'm going to check on the players. Yes, the game has begun. Let's go. All right, Ashani.
Oh, we finally got the Nagila start.
We have the opener. That's yeah, for sure. This is not Niv-Mizzet anymore, though. This is this one
Glare.
of the Kinnons? This is one
Yeah,
of the Kinnons.
Kinnon,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is one of the Kinnons. Okay. Do you want me to take it down? Hey, everybody. I gotta leave. I have to get home in time for work and stuff, so I'm gonna let someone else take over, and I'm gonna get out of here. But it's been my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me, and Ashani, as always, I love you, brother.
It was a good one.
Thank
Love
you so much, Alex, by my side, pretty much the whole time. I love you, man. And now we're gonna spend many hours in the car together. Goodbye, everybody. I leave you to Ashani and Manny.
All right, Kinnon on the stack. Sorry, I'm not straining my eyeballs. All righty. All right, Thrasios goes on the stack. From the Bruce Strats, David. Thresh Hills with the training grounds. My goodness. Hold on. That okay? That we threw away my token. That's fine. No, you're good. You're good. It's in the garbage. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're good. Listen, Mars Nusk. The the Samut is a good card in Nagila. Oh, are we? Second main phase, put an S percentile on the stack. No win attempts. We just put in a draw engine, pass it on to Kinnan. Seems like we just went Asian Tomb Pass. Oh no, clearly. Flashing in the Bird Wizard? Birds of Paradise from the Kinnan play going first. And then we're going into Najila's turn.
Fast untap from the Najila player. It has me feeling like they might have the win on this turn.
Yeah, no, we're gonna about to draw a bunch of cards here. If there's no removal on the Samut, there's about to be some cards untapping with a lot of mana. Might be the end. Let's see.
Yeah. It's Najila down very early. You see a lot of warriors being generated. There's not enough blockers on the field right now, specifically because the Bruce Thrust player only has a Derevi available to them. So if we see like a Derevi or a Grim Hireling from the Najila player here, I think that's enough to win the game. And they have so much mana on board that they don't essentially need to make enough treasures at this point.
Correct.
And so I'm very interested to see how this will go.
And also, I'm I understand us playing the Doretti here, but Phantasmal Image just seemed too scary, and all the copy effects in CDH right now just to play this into a Najila player.
Someone in chat saying if they Fimage the Derevi here. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm saying.
don't think they play Fimage in this list, but it's possible.
It's possible. Phyrexian Metamorph, Imposter Mac. There's so many clone effects that people are playing. But you might be right. No, we're going to combat, so we're just going to draw cards. And we just naturally can just get enough creatures to just beat face here.
Now you can get enough comments.
All right. Yeah, there has to be some form of interaction here.
Oh yeah, it looks like the Kinnan player's tapping.
Green and 1. Oh, my plague thing from the last 2 days? Yeah. Endurance. Oh, we're flashing in a blocker here. Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, we're flashing in an endurance here. I'm assuming to block here. I don't know whose
Yeah.
graveyard we're targeting with the endurance.
He targeted his own graveyard. Where before blockers to declare we are putting the swords on the endurance. See, we're going to block the Submute with a flash endurance. And we're going to fight over this with a mana drain.
Mana drain of swords. This is a very mana efficient mana drain here.
Hey, we're saving. We don't want him to draw a bunch of cards. Mana drain on the swords resolve. I guess we're moving to blocks. Well, the endurance player is not winning the game. He's trying to stop the Najila player for drawing what? 6 or more?
Oh, looks like we
still have more. We got the snap. Snap on the endurance. Gonna interact with another mana drain. Paying for the Esper Sentinel.
That's a crazy amount of stack interaction here just to kind of get combat through past an endurance. They're spending so much to try to get this card draw here.
Draw 6 is pretty big. Do we have anything else in the tank?
I
No?
would assume we're gassed out at this point, right? We'd hope.
We'd hope. All right, the Samuk gets eaten. No card draw. Just take a billion. Yep.
Pretty smart play though by that Kinnan player there to like hold that endurance and have a blocker for
Yep.
the Samut, because you don't want the card draw there. That's really detrimental, especially with the Najila and all the warriors out. That amount of card draw is just basically handing them the game on their next turn. So
Adam.
so yeah, I do like that. I do like that endurance play there. The flash endurance there was pretty good.
Totally agree with you. Doesn't seem like we have a follow up, but I still like the board state from the Najila player. The Seaboard Muse Kennen isn't really doing much right now. We're just maybe just playing board police until we can untap with the bird. And I think that gives us Kennen activation online if we get to untap with the bird. Seem like we're still in the tank.
Yeah, and the second main here of the Najila player.
Not a lot of mana to work with unless it's exactly Breach. And
So
if
for
it is, we just ate 2 mana drain. Okay, so it's a Diabolic Intent.
Yeah, this is the final spot. And for those of you questioning like the rulings on these cards here, we have 2 judges that are actually hovering this table watching this game. So they're making sure that all correct game actions are being taken here. So if this person, is missing triggers, then they're only going to correct it if it's necessary.
Yep. What about this line of play, Adam? With a Diabolic Intent, cracking the LED for red, and just going for the Breach. Do you think there was more interaction there?
I don't know. Like you saw 2 mana drains. You
Yeah.
have a Bruce Theresios player that still has mana available to them, 2 mana specifically. So it could be like if you're going for it here, it could be risky. But also, like I don't know what's in their hand. Like, do they have the Brain Freeze in hand? Have we seen it?
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I was like, maybe the double Diabolic Intent might be enough, but the graveyard isn't that big, so maybe that was just some hoping from me.
Yeah. I mean, technically, they could put an Underworld Breach on the stack, Diabolic Intent out of their graveyard, crack LED in response,
Right.
go get Brain Freeze and try to go off that.
Yeah,
way.
that's what
the
I
line
was
that
thinking,
see.
but it doesn't seem like there's enough cards for that line. It seemed like it might needed 6, but it
Nope,
didn't have enough.
You have enough. You have enough cards in your graveyard to make this work, because you could cast Underworld Breach, Diabolic Intent, escape out of your graveyard.
Yeah.
Right? Exile 3 cards, crack LED in response, and
Yeah.
then go get your Brain Freeze, and then cast it from hand. 'Cause you cracked it for 3 blue.
Well, maybe there was a line there.
The stack is big enough that if this is the line they want to take, this is a window that's open. And that would be enough, I think, to win the game.
I think it would have might have been a window there, but we're playing on. We're activating the Thrasios, putting it to the bottom. What are we revealing here? We reveal, can't see that. Well, whatever it is, it went to hand.
So I'm curious then what we Diabolic Intented for there, because
That's
if this
Grim-
player is holding up a Thrasios activation, like if you had the Diabolic Intent, why wouldn't you have just Diabolic Intented for the win? I guess unless you read your opponents as having more interaction.
One more interaction, right?
Yeah, that's a window of, or a line of play that I think I would have attempted there, playing Najila.
Right. Now, maybe we're just going to go maybe the safer route here. Maybe just Grim Hireling and see if you buy yourself a
Oh,
turn.
it's because we don't have mana for the Underworld Breach. It's that simple. How would we cast the Underworld Breach after the Diabolic Intent?
You crack the LED.
Yeah, I mean,
Diabolic can take on the stack, crack LED for red, guessed it.
yeah, but then
Get the breach.
you don't have enough mana
You don't have
to
enough
cast
cards
anything.
after
yeah,
that. Yeah, it's a
No.
thing.
So that's not
Yeah.
a line of play that's viable there.
Oh, we're putting a Bruce on the stack. Bruce Resolve, and we're activating Thrasios.
So then, what did we on the Kinnon's player turn? What did we cast on the Kinnon player's turn in order to pass to the Bruce Thras player? Did we miss something there?
I think we missed something there. I don't know.
swinging in with Derevi here, it looks like.
Yeah, untapping the thing. Untap command tower. Yeah, I don't know what the 4 mana, the mana was tapped for. All right, I think we're now Kinnan spins are now live. Let's see how it goes. Will it be something scary or will it be a dork? I believe is that the
Okay, so in the seat order, starting from left to right, you have Anthony Rivera going first. You have, Anthony Rivera going first. Eric DeVito going second. You have Isaac Merchant going third, and then you have Daniel Brown going fourth.
So we activated the Kinnan, and I think that's a Sky Turtle. I could be wrong. I have no idea what that card is.
Dude, someone just actually me on the Emmons Twitter. Just because usually games are
All right, here we go.
I got this. I already responded. Do you want me to delete it? No, I got this. I'm doing it from me.
Is this just
I'm gonna
okay? We're putting an EE on the stack.
fucking be the PR guy again.
EE on the stack, second the bird.
All right, so now we're just going to Eldritch Evolution here for the win. And
Yeah,
I'm assuming
so-
then maybe we Diabolic Contented for protection.
It's what I'm assuming, but the Diabolic Intention could have grabbed the win condition. So I'm thinking this is just a bait spell to eat the interaction and then actually go for the spell itself.
Yeah, we've got a Swan Song targeting the Eldritch Evolution now.
Correct. Pay for the Esper Sentinel. Okay, there's a protection piece that we might have went for. The deflected sword is coming down.
Deflecting SWAT, assumably targeting itself with the Swan Song upon resolution.
There was more interaction. The Forcer will pitch in a blue card.
Yeah, looks like we're pitching a Pact of Negation underneath the Force of Will there.
Wow, that's a whole lot of interaction left.
Yep, no, I'm curious. I'm assuming that the Force of Will is probably targeting the Eldritch Evolution as opposed to the Deflecting SWAT.
He pitched a Swan Song to that. I guess that wasn't that land that was on tap. Could have produced blue. I don't know what land that is. All right, so that one attempt did not work. Do we have another attempt?
Yeah, I mean, we had a Diabolic Intent on our last turn. We have 4 mana available to us. So it could be Grim Hireling or it could be Derevi if they have that in hand already. Did they big brain the table or are we... Looks like we're tanking just a little bit. Tapping some mana here. 2.
A Witchclaw Talisman.
Play a Wishclaw Talisman. Lots of tutoring going on. Lots of
Yeah.
attempts at tutoring.
So if we survive another turn cycle, we should have a third win attempt rolled up. We'll see. That's a whole lot of magic.
It's tough. Like, it's tough if you're the Nijila pilot here because you have so many opportunities to tutor for cards you need. We're staring at our LED a little bit here. I wonder, it looks like we're cracking it, and we're going to just go tutor and go for it now.
Go for another attempt now.
Crack the LED, discard their hand, and go search with the Wish Claw.
Oh, we're going for 3 blue. Final Fortune, and I don't know what that, maybe a Chromox. Use the blue activate. If we're cracking for blue, we just have South's Oracle?
What? No. He just needs...
He just needs the mana for the Bird Wizard.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got enough mana here. He can just go get Derevi, and just cast
Cast
the
it,
Derevi.
yeah.
He's got the Tarnished Citadel for the white, and he's got the green and the blue now. If that's the line that they're going for. Really going balls to the wall, though, because now
He
your
ate a
opponent's-
Force of Will. So there has to be either pact or another force. Membrane trap might
Or
be
a
online.
bounce spell. The Kinnan player is a blue up, so a chain of vapor is enough to stop you. Like
True.
there's so many different ways. So
Boy, that's you're just unlucky. That's tough.
all right, getting to Revy here.
That's tough. He ate a pact of negation.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Oof.
on a delay. Okay, I realize that now.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
Now you have no cards in hand. Only an Esper Sentinel to draw you cards. Your
Yeah.
opponents have enough mana to pay for the Esper Sentinel. So now you're just going to hard Najila beats,
Yeah, that's
is-
pretty much your game plan now.
which can be enough. But yeah, that's rough.
We're going wide enough where maybe if there's a miracle make another turn, we can maybe manual activate. No, we don't have enough lands. We would have to hit a land drop.
Not impossible, but
No.
yeah.
But it's asking a lot for a complete another turn cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So much interaction at this table, right? You saw Force of Wills, Mana Drain, Swan Songs, Pacts of Negations. Like everything that this Najila player has attempted, the rest of the table has been able to answer.
Yes.
If you're the Kinnan player here and you have an opportunity like to win the game and
Oh,
you have
you
a
just
window,
send it.
you slam it
Yeah.
at this point in time because now is your only chance, right? You've bided your time. All the interaction at the table has been 8, but like you have to pay for this pack trigger though,
Yeah, I think
and so you're gonna probably just pass your turn.
yeah, you pay for the pact. You have a mana left open. Maybe you're hoping that should maybe can buy you another turn.
Do you even have a mana left open? You have
Yeah, because there's a Kinnan, so it makes two,
the dork
5.
makes 2. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's an ancient tomb, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Still have a mana left. Oh, that's one card in hand too.
Oh yeah, and there's an ancient tomb. So I guess you have two open mana after this play, but
Oh, he had 2 cards in. Oh man, that's unlucky. One of the 2 cards in his hand was just a pact of negation. All right, here's a spin. Spinning the Kinnan. What do we win? A Gilded Drake. Immediately target the Bird Wizard.
the Derevi.
Yo. What do we...
Yo.
Yo.
I've never seen the endurance.
Get
player
out of
play the
here.
game.
Get him out. Get him out. Get him out, please. All right. Well, it's a little bit sad, but let's. Do we spin again in the upkeep? Worldly Tutor on the end step. On the upkeep, I'm sorry. Devoted Druid, okay. So we might just have, what's that?
Swift reconfiguration.
Swift in hand. Do we have enough mana? I guess if we have land drop, we have enough mana for this combo. No, we're just going devoted pass. Okay. All right, we're spinning the Kinnan. What do we win? On Bruce Chassill's end step. Consecrated things. Okay, that doesn't win the game,
Gets you
but
pretty close.
it gets you pretty close.
In a pod like this, I feel like card draw is the advantage that you want to have. Like if you're able to draw more cards than your opponents. Like, look at the hands. You got 2 cards, 1 card, and then the Bruce Thrasios player has an abundance of cards, but is strapped on mana.
Mana, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, if you're our first Kinnan player here, Anthony, you're sitting, like, very, very pretty. In a position that is, like, pretty dominating, I'd say.
I agree. Seems like don't know if we're doing something in the upkeep or main phase. All right, so we're making blue colorless. Oh, we have the Tyrant in hand. It is currently in the glare hotspot, but we have a
Hey, what's up, guys?
of a tide sprout on the stack.
We're going to do this.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Just tell me where I'm going and I'll eat.
Oh, we don't have a follow spell.
Yo, this game's over.
Oh, but he has the Witch Claw.
Yep, that was Richmond, Virginia. Yeah, I mean he's got an available tutor on board, so he's able to get anything that he needs at this point in time. He had mana floating, and then what? You're saying that's the tide spout?
Yeah, that's the
underneath
tide spot
glare?
in the glare. Yeah.
Lauren, have him go move his tide spout tyrant so it's not so in the light that no one can see what the card is.
So we're going to combat swing. We're going to have 3 triggers. Now that he should be able to get it from here. A Tyrant in play, a tutor on board, a Mana Crypt on board. Yeah,
This game's ending?
it should be.
I would like to direct the audience's gaze into the bottom right player
my
of
goodness.
the screen. There's a card on his board, Endurance. I'd never seen the Endurance player win the game. Shawnee, you can't get me off the stream. The people must know the truth.
And he does say truthful things at times. All right, Witch Claw activated. Go grab a card. Any 0 mana
No,
spell
alright,
gets there.
the player in the top left is Anthony Rivera. Tyler did not make the top 16 for this week's event.
Kinnan. Is Kinnan about to take down the Cookout? Well, are we about to have a champion? Let us see. Is there more interaction to be had in this pod?
No, as far as I can tell, I believe that we've ran out of interaction at this point. I mean, there's limited cards in hand, limited mana available, and they've kind of just been able to produce so much board advantage over the rest of the table
Yeah,
that even if they don't win here, I mean, I think they're safe to untap and win on their next turn.
agreed.
You know,
Or even just going to someone else's trade. They still have the Seaboard Muse Kinnan. They're just in such a great state.
so you can see we're producing a lot of mana here, getting a bunch of free mana rocks. And then he's presenting here that he can make infinite amount of mana. Utilize that with Kinnan to like basically put his
Green,
entire deck on
yeah.
the table.
make green, then make blue, then make green from the Mox Amber. Keep doing it. Spin. He might play Thrasios, put a Thrasios into play. Don't know if he's on Sauce's Oracle, but should be able to win the game somehow from here.
You can see him vigorously representing
Yeah.
a loop to his opponents, and his opponents be, I think, trying to make him play it out. We're gonna see if if they have outs to it here. I think it's
Well, we're saying does he have infinite mana? We can.
I mean, he tutored for the Mana Crypt. He can take the Mana Crypt and the Mox Amber and repeatedly bounce them to his hand, right? And then tap them in between
To make mana.
each cast, yeah,
Yeah.
to make mana. And so he's presenting that he's got infinite mana here.
Correct.
What the... You saying what's the win con they already attacked? There's like a bunch of different win cons here. You can just continuously activate Kinnan, put all your creatures into play, get a Thrasios, draw your deck, and play Thassa's Oracle. That's like one way that you can win the game. There's just like a bunch of different things. You're essentially just trying to draw your deck out at this point.
Yeah.
You don't need to like win through combat damage.
I hope he doesn't play endurance.
You know, for your sake, I hope he does. So he can
Yeah, if he
shuffle
does
his
endurance
graveyard.
loops,
Yeah, he
endurance-
does endurance little
Endurance,
plays.
Twister
Close
loops.
your eyes.
Please.
Cut the stream.
Please do endurance loops. Okay. Seem like they want him to play it out. So there might be a mind break trap somewhere. No, okay, no. We're saying we have infinite mana. Okay. Oh, please don't let. Are we doing this each one at a time? Oh. What? All right, chat. What interaction could the pod have for infinite mana, infinite activation? I have no idea.
Kids these days are too lazy to Twister loop. So it looks like we're just gonna continuously do some Kinnan activations here.
Yeah, we have infinite mana, infinite activations. I'm trying to think about what card in Magic stops this. That we need to play this out. Stop it? No, it doesn't. But all right. So we're again proposing infinite colored mana. Hoping that's not the case. I hope we just play Kogla or somewhere to just say I kill your board, I blow up your lands. Show them a Beseju, I'll blow up all your lands on the artifacts.
Someone's saying you can copy Najila and activate it for another combat. You can only activate it in combat. That's funny. Oh, Ransby in the chat. That's Tyler. Tyler watching the two Kinnan decks come at it.
Oh, okay. Look, I just beat Kinnan in the Weenie Hut Jr. Don't cut me off.
I mean, if we really wanted to here, check this out. Is that a Phyrexian Metamorph?
It
Can't we
is.
just copy the Gilded Drake, take the Thrasios, and then infinitely like draw our deck with the infinite mana? Like, there's so many different ways.
We have
could
so
do
many
stuff
different
here.
ways, but it's whatever the pilot wish to choose. Choose to win this game. Make a copy of which? Sure.
Go home. Yeah, there's so many. I feel like if I was the other players at the table, I'd be like, guys, we've been playing Magic for so long.
I need these guys to scoop. I need to pack up the stream schedule. This flight's taking off soon. What's happening?
I have no idea.
No, it's very. I think it's cool to play it out, but I definitely think that this is deterministic at this point. Okay. We just got some information here that the Kinnan player, while doing their loop and their Kinnan activations, forgot to shuffle the cards. So they're doing a judge ruling right now, which is why the game hasn't been progressing. And so they're trying to
Shuffle-
learn.
What?
Do you have to like in a random order?
Oh, so you just keep pulling it.
Yeah. So then, because of that, there's a judge call.
Get me out.
Who called the judge? Take their name down.
Get me out. I didn't know you needed to randomize that.
Everybody in the chat is maulding right now.
I'm malding right now, and I TO this bullshit.
Oh my gosh, so funny. I'll just reiterate this one more time. So the Kinnan player, the Kinnan activation has to put the cards at the bottom of the library in a random order. Because they didn't shuffle their cards before putting it to the bottom, someone called a judge to see how we would resolve this. Most likely nothing will come of this, but it's just a little bit of a this is a little bit of a waste of time.
As I'm
Trying to
standing
get-
here next to Adam. Oh shit.
Oh, we got a
Okay,
winner.
there we go.
Fantastico.
Okay, so there looks like they are conceding now to the Kinnan player. So
Anthony.
yep, Anthony Rivera is gonna be the
Anthony Rivera.
champion of Punt City or wait, Punt City.
This is not Pun City.
Cookout.
This is
The Cookout. Jeez.
I'm too used to it.
Tony, thank you. Tony is the winner with Kinnan of the Cookout. He will have the apron, the player champions mat, or the player champions mat and the apron. And it was a blast. It was great. Scott had to go earlier. Zane is being toxic on the mic.
I'm not being toxic. If you like what you see here and you want to support the stream, make sure you use that Twitch Prime, that subscriber shit. I don't know how this shit works. Do the thing. Give these casters the money. You know how that. Yeah. You got it.
do the thing.
Yeah, Snooski
Also-
Snooski in the chat. Yeah, they ID'd so they could play again. And now we're no.
I've actually done that before.
I know. I've known a few people who have done that.
Also, since we're going out, Propaganda, our sponsor, our vendor for this event, go to their store, get some great deals of Magic the Gathering card singles, shiny cardboard. The Epic Storm, go get those bundles to keep track of your game action while you're making game action for Magic. And hey, we might have a player interview. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I'll get Anthony.
Okay, we're gonna have a player interview. Winner interview real quick. I am here waiting for the winner. All right. Tony? All right, here, have a seat with your apron.
I got my apron.
All right, the Cookout Master. How was it? How was the tournament?
I had a turn one win, one game. I will say Shauna Niv Mizzet, that was my one loss, and that deck, crazy. Honestly,
Yes.
you gotta watch that deck too. But the whole thing, honestly, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. This being my first tournament in general, honestly,
First tournament?
Yeah.
Dude,
First
you did great.
I overall just enjoyed the how everybody is. Everybody's just really welcoming and just all about it. It's a good community.
Awesome. Glad
and
to hear.
I really had a good time.
Fantastic.
It was fun.
Why did you pick Kinnan?
So that would honestly be Tyler from Play to Win.
Okay.
When I first started watching CDH videos, I
Yeah.
watched Play to Win a lot, and watching his deck and how it played, I liked it the most just because it put things to the battlefield so it can't be countered.
Right.
And seeing that and just Void Runner coming to the battlefield and everybody looking at it just going, oh shit, they're not about it. So-
Just the depression makes you happy.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I get that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get that. But great win, great run. You got your prize money.
Yeah.
You got the apron. You're gonna get the champions mat. I guess give the man the champions mat now. Let him hold it up. Fantastic.
Go.
There we go.
That's
All right.
dope. Thank
Co-
you so much.
All right, man. Congrats. Good win.
Thank you so much, honestly.
All right.
I really appreciate this.
You have a
all.
good one.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We did it. We got the champion Tony and Kinnan. Kinnan doing Kinnan things at the end there.
Yeah, this was a really fun tournament. It was a really good show out. It was the first large scale CDH tournament that we've had on the South.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So it was a really good thing for the community. I think it was very much well deserved and well needed. We sold out this event in like under an hour, I think, when the tickets
Yeah.
went up, and everybody came out to play. It was a great time and a great competition. And I think, as far as I know, everybody had a ton of fun. We had a lot of like familiar names and familiar
Yep.
faces in the top 16. We had Shauna, we had Brian Koval. We know that Bryant Cook just missed top 16 by like a percentage of a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it was an amazing event, an amazing time. And they did some really cool stuff this time around. They did a redemption event for those
Yeah.
that were in the losers bracket. A bunch of people won some cash that way. So
We
this-
tried out a 75-minute timer, so we did a lot of experimenting. A lot of stuff came through, and hey, we did good. Thank you for the support, and we're about to get out of here. Adam, final words?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to everybody for watching the stream. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to keep on putting these events. We're going to keep on expanding the Eminence brand. And with that, we're going to keep on putting on amazing tournaments. So thank you guys for being a part of it. Hopefully you can make the next one. I know that we had Windmill Slam on the schedule. We got some news coming out about that event specifically. We got some other events coming to the East Coast very soon, West Coast very soon, Midwest representation. So there's going to be a bunch of new events coming out of Eminence for this next year and for the rest of this season. So make sure you guys stay in tune, stay up to date, and keep on jamming wins. That's all I got to say.
Hell yeah. See you next time.